Selecting, enrolling, and transitioning into primary school. There are different types of schools in Victoria, and as your family will be engaged with a primary school for years during your child's educational journey, it is important to choose a school that suits your needs. There is a government school closest to where you live. There are also private schools, independent schools, or Catholic schools. There are also schools that specialize in teaching children living with a disability or additional needs. This allows for diversity to help meet the needs of Victorian children.
We do a lot of exciting, innovative work here based on traditional methodologies, but we believe that the children need to be engaged in what they're doing, getting them engaged in the programs, getting them engaged in the technology, getting them doing things that they enjoy doing, but with a learning focus.
I'm very proud to belong to a community like St Matthew's Primary School. We have lots of different families that attend our school, and I think that's the uniqueness of it. Families also come to our school for our varied curriculum. We offer music, we offer drama, physical education as specialist classes, and we also have an ICT lab where the children learn from a very early age how to use technology in our modern world.
We've had a lot of family that have gone through St Mark's, so when we chose St Mark's as a school, I think it was mainly the community feel that sold us for that school.
Enrolling early is really important. We run the Steps to Prep program, which is an extended transition program for the students who are in their final kinder year before coming to foundation, and that runs for 6 months. So we actually encourage parents to look at schools early in the year, to come and have a tour of the school whenever they'd like to. We pass on enrolment information and they either meet with myself or the principal. We do a tour and they can ask questions. Then if they want to enrol, they come back for a family meeting and we go through that more formal enrolment process. But it's really important for parents to be informed about what's happening in the local community and make the best choice for their child.
The kid's ready for prep, and they give him more information and more like what's next.
St Mark's has a wonderful transition program. We have a transition coordinator at our school, and that's a really vital role. And what they do is they go and visit the kinders prior to October. We get to talk to the teachers, we get to talk to their families, we get to see what the children like doing. So when they come to school, then we can use that information and we can make sure they have a smooth transition.
Another factor that you may have to consider is when your child will start school. In Victoria, your child can start school if they turn 5 years old by April 30th of the year they start school.
We actually ask parents to be really guided by their kinder teacher in their choice of whether to start school early when the child is 4 or whether they might benefit from a bonus year at kinder. A bonus year at kinder is where the child who's turning 5 early in the year can take an extra year. And we feel that often children can develop in maturity and they're more socially, emotionally and academically ready for school if they're just that little bit older.
Most families think about the readiness of their child if they're academically ready, but there's many factors to consider when thinking about if they're ready for school. The academic is one element, there's fine motors and gross motor skills, their ability to interact with others, their peers, but also with adults, and about if they're ready to be left by themselves with trusting adults as well.
For more information about selecting and enrolling your child in primary school, you can visit the following websites.